Mueller, the new Director of Education for Quilt Inc., and today we are here with one of our fabulous International Quilt Festival teachers, Ruth Ann Berry. So what got you started in your quilting addiction?
My grandmothers and my mother were quilters. So I don't remember not quilting. I just thought it was something that everybody did, you know. So we started young with scraps. I would have started with flannel scraps from the Red Flannel Factory,
Oh,
and
yes.
it was next door. And then I quilted, tried all different kinds of patterns, all the traditional things. I had 6 children, so there was not a lot of quilting during the busy times.
Oh,
But now that they're adults, I've been able to try new things and design new things, and it's just been an awesome journey for the last 14 years or so, traveling and designing and going to shows. It's just the best life. So that's my start of journey, and then I think my niche has been right. I have some published books with C&T Publishing, Bargello, and 3D, and my mission has been to take hard-looking things and simplify them so that they're accessible to anyone who would want to try them. So I like to take complicated things and make them easier.
and I definitely think you've achieved that. Your style of quilting is that very 3D, no way. Like I look at yours, I've walked by your booth for many years, and every time I'm just like, how does she do that? Like my
Yeah.
brain doesn't work that way. And so I
Yeah.
know I've seen all the stuff coming out of your classes, so I know that you've accomplished it and people are coming out with beautiful quilts from your classes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's the goal. So that that my favorite thing to hear is, well, that wasn't as hard as I thought.
You're like,
That's
yes.
all right. Yes, that's what I was hearing about. My
Right.
sons are my sons are mechanics and engineers, so that's their that geometric primary color style is theirs.
Oh yeah,
Their style.
they
Yeah.
love it, I'm sure. Oh, that's so fun. So great segue into your classes. I'll list them and then kind of tell us a little bit about each one without giving away because y'all need to come and sign up for her class. We
Okay.
we are keeping you busy. You're teaching Hobnob 3D, Better Together Bed Runner, Pillow Panel Bargello, and then you're also participating in our Friday sampler, and that topic is shortcuts to 3D quilts. So again, without, giving away the entire farm, just kind of give us a little sneak peek of what we can expect in your classes.
All right. Well, we'll start with Hobnob. That's just a small wall hanging kind of project so that it's achievable. We'll get quite a lot done in our 3 hours. It's the 3D look, but instead of using all triangles, we're going to use my ruler that we can just measure the strips
Mhm.
so that we can get to a quilt in half the time. So we're going to measure some 3-inch wide strips that are in pre-cut, put some 60-degree angles on them, and build columns. And it's just a fun, small project.
Mhm.
The Better Together Bed Runner is a little bit larger project. It's hearts. It's 6 hearts all in a row, and I envision it as something you would decorate the foot of your guest room with or
Mhm.
whatever. But it's a connection, 6 connecting hearts. It's a larger project, but also we're going to use the ruler so that we can get there faster. We'll do some measuring and cutting, and rather than whacking up all triangles and sewing them back together.
Oh, I love hearing that.
Yeah, yeah. For a long time, people said if I'm gonna cut those all up and put them back together, why can't I just measure it? And I was reluctant because I wanted. I was afraid the math wouldn't work, but it actually does. It's geometry math, which we all remember, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's twice the finished width of the column divided by the square root of 3 times half the number of triangles minus 1 times 0.83, right? But
Yes.
I did not remember. Yeah, I did not remember that. But there's a smart technical editor at the publisher who said, "Hey, let's do this math." And so I'm really excited about that. And then I had to go a step farther and have a ruler cut, so you don't have to know the math at all.
I love that. That's more up my alley.
Yeah, yep. You can just measure, cut, and sew. So
Oh,
I,
love it.
I with a ruler, and you don't even have to know the inches, just the number of triangles. So
Oh, I
that's
love that.
so that's what we're going to do, and that's what I'm going to talk about at my shortcuts thing for the sampler.
Hmm.
Is how that works. and then the pillow panel Bargello.
Mhm.
There's lots of pretty small panels out there that don't really uh, fit anywhere. I was trying to do something creative with those, and I like Bargello, so I discovered you can make blocks, Bargello
Mhm.
style blocks, the same two or three blocks, and rotate them different ways in a quilt, and you get a whole different look. So that's the fun and exciting part is we'll make the same three blocks, and then
Mhm.
everyone can rotate them to suit their own eye. I will
Yeah.
have samples so
Mhm.
they can see what's possible. But that's the fun part is you're just making three simple blocks and then arranging them with your pillow panels.
Oh,
So
I love it.
I had my sample is with like little turtles, but I think probably what I'll have with me is flowers and birds and and colors to go with it,
Mhm.
so that everybody can do something different, whatever color palette or interest they have.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait to see all I think that's my favorite part about my job is seeing all of the things that people create during the classes
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
just the excitement from it because they're like, oh, look at what I just made. And I'm like, I want to see it all.
Let me see it all.
Show me everything.
Yep.
Oh,
So, because everybody's will be individual then, yeah.
oh, awesome. These are great classes. And what do you feel like is the importance of attending in-person shows? So whether it is a small kind of local guild show or the Super Bowl that is International Quilt Festival, what do you feel like is important about attending in-person shows?
Well, there's always when you're trying to write directions or even make a YouTube video about directions, there's always a part that either, I mean, it makes good sense to me, but someone, there's always a question about what did you mean by this. So if you're there in person, you can say, well, what it actually meant was, or you can clarify
Hmm.
something that you may have left out, if not intentionally, but it made good sense when I wrote it down. And
Yeah. Been
and
there.
so yeah, that. But people, what I like about the classes, either at a guild or at the Super Bowl, is that people come with their friends, and so it's or
Mhm.
their sisters. It's almost always there's a mom and a daughter, or sisters,
Mhm.
or friends, and they come together. Last year there was two friends from Israel,
Oh,
were
how
there in
cool.
the class together, and so. I think it's the socializing part
Hmm.
about working together in a room, even as opposed to doing a Zoom class, because we're
Yeah.
we're just all together, laughing and having fun, basically,
Yeah. Well, and
as the
I
thing.
found that like you were talking about, it made perfect sense when I was writing the pattern, but I find like even in-person classes, or I guess virtual classes too, wherever you're able to lively interact with people,
Mhm.
there's someone's going to ask something that you're like, I never would, that
Never,
never would have
never
even
thought of
crossed
that.
my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly that. And I can go, oh, okay, well, yeah, I think I'll fix that, or I'll add it, or at least I can explain it in person then in a way that, and they can. There's interaction is
Yeah.
the main
And
thing.
it might even trigger something in your brain that like, ooh, that's a good idea. I'm going to go design 7 quilts from this.
Yeah, that happens. Yes.
Okay, and then my last question that's the hardest, so I apologize. What is one quilting tool or notion that you cannot live without?
Well, right now it's my ruler
Yeah, I was going to say you should
that I
shameless plug right
designed.
now.
My shameless plug and my ruler. Yeah, that's that because I mean, I'll make constructing all the 3D quilts like that. And then aside from that, I really like my my extra sharp scissors. I couldn't even
Oh,
tell you what brand
yes.
they are now, but
Yes.
I take those. I take take those with me everywhere, and I love my Juki sewing machine. It's my buddy.
Oh,
It's just a straight stitch machine, does nothing else, but it goes forward and backward very quickly.
and it's
And
fast.
so,
The
so it's just
machine.
so it's very fast, straight forward and backwards. So if you're going to just be doing a lot of seams, that's what you need.
It's perfect. Yeah. And then where can everyone find you online? What's your website and where are you active social media wise?
Okay, I'm Quilters Clinic. quiltersclinic.com. So quiltersclinic.com, and I'm on Facebook then. And I announced what I'm going to do on the front page of my website, where I'm going to teach,
Oh, great.
and there's always a link to sign up,
Yeah.
because that's the goal, right?
Yes,
And
please.
then I announce things on Facebook as well too. Like what I do a little video walk around of all of our booths wherever we're at. I
Ooh,
just did
fun.
most recent one is you'll see our booth in Winnipeg.
Mhm.
So it's Quilters Clinic on Facebook.
Perfect. And so I'll tag that wherever you're watching this from. But we'll
Yeah, well,
tag you.
I do have a couple of YouTube videos about how to do specific things. So that's
Perfect.
all. That's also on the front page of my website.
Perfect. So go to quiltersclinic.com. You can find all of the things and places to follow her on, and then go to quilts.com and go sign up for her classes because they will fill up quickly. It's
Okay.
always a pleasure talking to you. We are so blessed to have you as a part of our faculty this year, and we will see you in November.
All right. Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Ruth Ann.